Hello, everybody. Zachary Laddie here with the HM Weather Service, and tonight's episode is brought to you by JTZ Enterprises, the founders of Comic Box. We'll talk about them a little bit later in the show, but for right now, let's talk about our local weather here in Roswell, because I know that's what you all want to hear to start off your day. Well, tonight, it looks like it's going to be 70 degrees and partly cloudy. We'll start to get into this lower temperature range pretty soon. Cold front approaching from the north near Seattle right now. Obviously, everything that comes in this comes from Seattle usually reaches to the south at some point. Right now, temperatures that were in the upper 90s near those areas in the northwest are now going down to the 60s. Those are the highs in the 60s. I know that's what we're all wanting, especially in this brutal heat and conditions as such. Right now, partly cloudy outside, 90 degrees. Still 90 degrees at 7 o'clock in the evening. Now, that's hysterical. And tomorrow's weather, I have it marked on the website as a 20% chance of rain with partly to mostly cloudy sky. But apparently, things have changed since then, and we're looking at a 85 degree high. Thank the Lord. For any of those who are atheists, thank nature. And a 60% chance of that rain. PM thunderstorms is what we'll be looking at. And tomorrow night, we're looking at rain and thunder with 90% chance of rain, 67 as the low. Let's go to our 10-day forecast over here. There we go. Okay. Now we'll be talking about a tropical storm that's out there in just a little while, but I'm being like one of those soap operas. I'm gonna make you wait a little while. So Monday, looking at rain and thunder again. 73 is our high. I mean this is shocking to me. 73-degree high, with a 64-degree low that evening, and that would be that correlates to that's strange. It says a 90% chance of rain. There we go. 90% chance of rain, followed by Tuesday, rain and thunder, 71, dropping even lower, low of 60 with a 70% chance of rain. And then on Wednesday, 74 degree high, showers, and 80, I'm sorry, not 80, 58 degree low, 50% chance of rain. Then back to this partly cloudy, sunny, partly cloudy. But the blessing is here, the temperatures are staying in the 80s. Right now, we're not looking at these 90-degree brutal heats, at least up in the Roswell metro area. Now, as you go farther south, you might be in the lower 90s, where you were up in the higher 90s over the past couple of days. Let's look at the radar. So right now, over New Orleans, where the main part of this rain is, and as if we all pay attention to the news, we know what this is caused by. Tropical Storm Lee, currently the one in place there. And if we turn on the models, they bring it up, guess where? Up into Georgia. This is where they're taking it across Alabama, then up into Georgia, swathing through, and the swath takes it right through Atlanta. Not exactly the forecast tracks themselves, but the area in which it will hit is Atlanta. So we probably won't see the eye of the storm, but we will be in it with winds at 40 miles an hour at the ground. Farther that you go up every 10 stories, that gains about 10 miles an hour. Right now, if we turn on our alerts on the radar over here, we can see that there is tornado watches all over New Orleans and that area of the country. And you may be wondering, why is there tornado watches out? And I think probably tornado warnings. That's because tropical cyclones rotate. Sort of like a hurricane. They still rotate. And guess what does that too? Tornadoes. So as the tropical cyclones are rotating, they spin off tornadoes sometimes. So we will probably be under a tornado watch sometime between Monday and Wednesday when it's expected to hit Georgia, Atlanta, Roswell, Rome, all northern Georgia, basically from the Macon line upwards. and even below that, it's going to see some rain from this. So let's go over to our friends Dallas, Texas. Now, Dallas is finally getting a break also. Some wind out there, not much rain to be seen. But right now, it's only 98 degrees. If you go back and look at the previous episodes, every time that I've come to tell you about them, they've been in the hundreds. So finally, when we're doing one of these, they're actually in the 90s. Let's go to their 10-day forecast up here and see how they'll be faring over the next 10 days. Currently, fire weather watch out. That's because over the next couple of days, it's going to be quite windy. But guess what? Temperatures in the mid to lower 90s, and that just is that's going to feel like winter right now to some people in Dallas, where they've been experiencing 107, 108, 109, and even 120-degree temperatures. I think it's just below that, but some areas could have hit that easily. Let's talk about Hurricane Katia. Katia is out there in the Atlantic right now. Currently, I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure on this. It's a cat. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? It is currently a Cat 2, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, and I'm pretty sure I'm right there. Category 2 storm, which will increase as it goes up towards the United States. It's going to go west towards the United States. But right now, it looks like the models are going to take it upwards, back up towards New York and those areas that were hit before. Now let me go to my other radar over here. Let's drag it over. Now, it's going to go towards New York, but it looks like the models take it. It's going to go towards the coast, and then it's going to shoot back out towards sea. Hopefully this becomes a fish storm, but still probably some dangerous rip currents on the, that would be North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland coastlines, even New Jersey, possibly. So definitely be careful if you're traveling this Labor Day weekend up near probably the North Carolina, South Carolina area. You're going to want to watch out for some probably a little bit more rough seas than you'd be expecting, especially if you're going on the later day, such as Monday. Alrighty. So, what I was talking about earlier, JTZ Enterprises. Now, there already is a company out there called JTZ Enterprises. That's not the company I'm talking about. They actually design websites. Who would have known? But this JTZ Enterprises that I'm talking about is JTZ Comic Box .webstarts. That's WEBSTARTS.com. So JTZ comic COMICBOX.webstarts.com. You can go there and you will see our previous seasons of Comic Box. Go on there, just check them out. We got 3 videos under our first season. There was more than that, but those are the 3 that we decided to put up there, and hopefully, maybe in the future, season 2 coming along for a comeback years later. Also, a shout out to Palmer Virtual Airways. And Palmer Virtual Airways is the airline that I fly for, and I'm also the CFO for. And you can visit us at www.palmervirtualAirways.webs.com. So that's Palmer, PALMER, virtual, VIRTUAL, Airways, AIRWAYS.webs.com. And you can go there, sign up, and if you have Microsoft Flight Simulator, any edition, and are able to get on VATSIM, just Google VATSIM and you'll find out what that is. You can join with us and fly with Palmer Virtual Airways. We'll be moving to a new server soon. When that happens, I'll let you guys know what the new web address is. So everyone here at the weather watching desk, we want to thank you for watching tonight, and we will be live when Tropical Storm Lee hits. It's during the mid part of the day. We won't be, but as soon as we get out, we will be outside filming live in the tropical storm. Just get ready to watch. Thank you, and I hope you all have a good evening.